Congratulations on this, and welcome back to Toronto.
Thank
I
you.
should say.
Yeah.
Some of this film was shot here. Did
All
you?
of it.
Yeah. Did you?
More or less.
More or less. Yeah. How did you enjoy our fair city?
I loved it. I've been here before. I did a so-called pilot years ago.
Yeah.
But no, I loved it. I was here for a while. I got myself a bicycle as soon as I got here. So I traveled across all of Toronto.
Very good.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, it's a great city.
It's a great city.
Yeah, well, we'll have you back anytime. So you're
thank you.
resident now. You're welcome here. Is it a no-brainer when you see a film and the name Guillermo del Toro is attached to it? No-brainer to take it on.
Yeah, it is actually. I mean, he is brilliant, and I'm a big fan of his. And then you add on, the script, of course, and I saw there was a 2-minute short called Mom as well that this is based upon, and that's amazing the way Andy Muschietti, the director, shot that. And then on top of that, you have Jessica Chastain. It becomes easy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And are you a fan of this type of genre?
No. I mean, I'm terrible with these kinds of movies myself because I watch it, and as soon as the music starts going boom boom boom, my hands go like. And I'm sweating, my heart's pounding. It's funny, we just heard a story, one of the camera guys told a story about last time he went to see a scary movie, he ended up in the hospital.
Ooh.
Which I thought was quite funny. But I have a good thing about this, by the way. I just read in a paper that actually I don't know why they do these things, but they measured how many calories you burn on different genres of movies. Go see Mama, and all the stuff you ate at Christmas will be gone when you leave the theater.
I have to tell you, I think I dropped a few pounds after seeing it.
There you go.
It was great. It was.
But no, to answer your question, I love great movies and good movies. I mean, to say, yeah, I find it sometimes really uncomfortable watching scary movies because I get so scared. But I will watch The Shining any day because it's such a great movie. It will traumatize me, yeah, but I still want to come back from
Absolutely, yeah, I hear you. I'm exactly the same way about that. You are a dad.
Yeah.
You have 2 daughters.
Yes.
How on earth did you get through this?
I don't know. I don't know. But thank God it's just make-believe. Hey. It was actually, we had a lot of fun shooting this movie, which might be hard to believe. The kids are so sweet in this. And then, they'll be, I mean, I don't know how they find these kids, because, you've seen the movie, without these kids, being as good as they are, you wouldn't have a movie. But they really are. They found one in Vancouver, one in Montreal, and but they're so happy. So you will shoot this, you have 1-minute scene, and it'll be very intense, and they'll cut, and they'll be just kids running around being crazy, which is great for the mood, for the atmosphere.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you about, comforting them on set. Maybe it was the other way around?
It was the other way around. I mean, if you like kids. If you don't like kids, don't do a movie like this.
Well, you're safe. You're a dad, so it's all good.
Actually, I learned, clearly, Canadian children are very well behaved and well brought up. I was surprised. I mean, I lost a lot of money because I was told again and again, and they made this rule that I cursed too much. So suddenly it became like a $1 rule that every time I used a curse word, I had to give the kids $1 each. But I mean, there were like rules I didn't even know existed. Like I would say something like, something would happen, I would say, oh my God. And they would just go, $1. And I was like, really? That's a little harsh.
Yeah.
I said, you can't say, oh my God. You can say, oh my gosh, but you can't say. So I learned a lot.
Strict rules those kids had.
You think that's strict?
I think that's strict.
So
God,
your son was allowed to say, oh my God.
No, actually, I was pretty strict with my kids too. Okay, I take that back.
See?
Gosh is what yeah. It's interesting. It makes you think. My kids are older now, so. And then, of course, working with the lovely, amazingly fantastic Jessica Chastain.
Yes.
Wow, what a nice woman she is.
She's a very nice woman. She's an amazing actress. And it was funny, we shot this, it was funny, it was 2013 now, but I was going to say last year, but the fall of 2011. And all these movies had just come out with her, because I'd only seen one of her movies. I'd seen Tree of Life, which was great, and then suddenly all these great movies come out, and each performance is so different. She's so good, and to work with her is easy, because you just react, and she's there.
She's extremely versatile.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you still find that you every time you take on a role, you're learning from your co-stars, from your directors?
Of course, yeah. I think the thing about what acting is that because of nature, we get older, we change. So the parts you get change. I mean, I can't go back and play the 18-year-old anymore. I mean,
yeah,
even
you
if
could.
I wanted, no, but you couldn't. You just can't. And that's the nature of it. And so you have to adapt. So it always changes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you know, to keep it real and good, you have to be spontaneous and you have to surprise yourself.
Yeah. You know, listen, Game of Thrones, huge fan base. It's unbelievable. Did you ever think that when you started making that show that it was going to be what it is?
No, I was, I mean, I loved the script. I was like, how are you going to shoot this? This is, I can't even imagine this as a movie. It's so big. The world is so huge. But they did. They pulled it off. And now we're just wrapped in season 3 and it opens end of March. And I'm very lucky.
You must have crazy fan stories. Do people come up to you scared out of their minds?
No. I mean, it's interesting because people come up to me and they're very, very happy and nice and actually they do. I mean, my character Jaime Lannister is you know, he's not necessarily what you would call a nice guy, but the people who watch the show seem to like him for some reason. I think it's my theory is I think I like him because he's so honest, and there's something about honesty that is appealing.
Yeah. What is it now that when you're getting scripts, like, you know, things like this or movie roles, I'm sure you're getting a lot of stuff coming at you. Is there something specific that you look at and you go, yeah, I want to do that because...
No, I mean, no, I don't know what it is. It's just, as like you said here, the combination of the script, the people involved, it's always that. So no, just a good story.
Was there an actor or somebody, a director, while you were growing up? I know you grew up in a very small town, that you watched and you went, I want to do this for my living?
There was quite a few. I think I always wanted to be an actor. You know, when I was a kid, I think the first time I really felt that kind of was when I was 12, maybe. I saw the movie Once Upon a Time in America, and Rob De Niro, who played Noodles in the movie. I thought it was just amazing.
Yeah, wow. You, no stranger to physical roles. You have a pretty physical scene in this one, and then of course Game of Thrones stuff. But the next film we're going to see you in is Oblivion, and that's with Tom Cruise. I don't think anyone pushes himself harder than Tom Cruise.
No.
What was it like to work with somebody like that?
It was very inspiring, to be honest, and I was in awe of how dedicated and how professional and how, you know, this is a sci-fi action. There's a lot of action, and for him especially, he doesn't pull his punch. He goes all in. You know, you're a stunt guy for him. You don't go to work. You may show up, but you won't be in front of the camera. He does everything, which is amazing because in a way, you know, he doesn't have to, but he just loves it so much. So that was inspiring.
Yeah, what do you learn from a guy like that?
You learn to prepare, and prepare well.
Well, you are fantastic in everything you do. I know we're going to be seeing a lot more of you, and it's been a real pleasure to get a chance to talk to you and meet you. And best of luck with this, because you're right, it is freaking scary. So
Good.
It's all good. Thank you so much for your time, Nikolaj.
Thank you.
Thank you.